We all have a dark side, a part of us that we prefer to keep hidden. This hidden part of us stores the emotions, thoughts, and desires that we consider unacceptable. We fear what they will say and the judgment of others. We push these aspects into the shadows, trying to forget them. But our shadows hold valuable lessons and teachings that we cannot ignore. They are part of who we are, an integral part of our identity. Ignoring them leads us to shame and disconnection, both from ourselves and from others. To truly know ourselves, we must embrace both the light and the darkness. This journey requires courage and honesty. It requires us to face uncomfortable truths and accept our imperfections. However, in these shadows we find authenticity and wholeness, a true connection with our being. We begin to understand the complexity that exists within us, exploring with curiosity and without fear. Radical acceptance is about accepting ourselves completely. It's about recognizing all our parts, even the most complicated ones. We stop judging ourselves harshly. We choose compassion instead. This does not mean condoning negative behaviors. It's about recognizing our humanity. We all make mistakes, we all have defects. Acceptance allows us to learn and grow. When we practice radical acceptance, we find freedom. We free ourselves from the need to be perfect. We open ourselves to the possibility of true self-love. Our imperfections make us unique. They tell our story. Embracing them allows us to show ourselves authentically. We connect with others on a deeper level. When we hide our flaws, we build walls. We fear vulnerability. But true connection requires us to show ourselves as we are, imperfections and all. Let's celebrate our imperfections. Let's rewrite the history that tells us that we are not enough. Our supposed flaws often contain our greatest strengths. Vulnerability, the courage to show yourself. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, something we must hide. But it takes great courage to be authentic, to be yourself without masks, to let others see our true selves without filters or barriers. Vulnerability is where connection thrives, where genuine relationships are born. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we create a safe space for others to do the same. We build trust and intimacy. We experience the power of shared human experience, the sense of belonging. Vulnerability is not about oversharing or being reckless. It's about being selective, choosing carefully. We choose who to trust our hearts to. We honor our limits and those of others. Cultivate self-compassion, an inner journey. This journey invites us to look inside ourselves. Self-compassion is treating ourselves with kindness, as we would a good friend. It is offering ourselves the same grace that we would give to a loved one. We recognize our shared humanity, understanding that we all make mistakes. We are not alone in our struggles. We all face similar challenges. Start by observing your internal dialogue. Listen carefully to what you tell yourself. Are you critical of yourself? Do you judge yourself harshly? Replace negative thoughts with compassionate ones. Talk to yourself tenderly. Treat yourself with the same care you would a friend. Practice mindfulness and self-care. Pay attention to the present moment without judging. Observe your thoughts and emotions. This helps us be aware of our thoughts and feelings, allowing us to understand ourselves better. Then we can choose self-compassion instead of self-criticism. It is a daily choice that transforms our lives. A call to reflection. What parts of yourself are you hiding? How can you practice radical acceptance today? In what area of your life can you be most authentic? Remember, embracing our shadows is a journey. It is a process of self-discovery and growth. Be patient with yourself. Embrace your whole self. You are worthy of love and acceptance.